Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, December 15th, 2020, and our lesson for today is writing about reading. Hmm. Let's go ahead and get started. Once again, these are our standards. I'm going to go ahead and read them today. Cite textual evidence to support analysis of what the text says explicitly, as well as inferences drawn from the text. Determine a central idea of the text and how it is conveyed through particular details. Provide a summary of the text distinct from personal opinions or judgments. Analyze in detail how a key individual event or an idea is introduced, illustrated, and elaborated in the text. And that could be through examples or anecdotes. Lastly, determine the author's point of view or purpose in a text and explain how it is conveyed in the text. So we're keeping all this in mind as we head towards our summative final in Reader's Workshop. So, hi Puma. We're heading into the last weeks of Reader's Workshop. With that, our final for readers is coming up. We're going to start some prep work for that. So today will be quite simple today. We're going to start with a reading portion. So today we're going to be focusing on your reading. This kind of reading is different and the same in that you won't be reading individually, but you'll be reading out loud. One part to your final is reading out loud and recording. So, for example, okay, this is one of the texts that I picked for Canada, okay? Now, this is just a sample. This is not the full actual part. But let me go ahead and read this. And finally, our last stop was Niagara Falls, three whopping waterfalls on the border between Canada and the United States. This is Horseshoe Falls on the Canadian side. Here, the waterfalls are around 173 feet, 53 meters. You can watch it land from a tunnel near the bottom. What a splash! So you'll be reading, right? So this is from the last page, and I just read this, okay? And so with that, you can practice again for fluency as you read out loud, okay? So I want you to practice a few passages that you could read out loud. Once again, to restate for your summative, okay? You'll have more information on this piece, but understand that you'll read a section from your Just Right book for for a minute or two. All right. So today, right, I want you to practice your fluency with reading out loud. Reading in your head and reading out loud require different skills. Once again, for your final, you'll be asked to read about a minute or two worth from your Just Right book. Tomorrow, we'll work on organizing your main ideas and finding supporting details to your main idea. So, for your review, once again, you should have a Just Right nonfiction book. You need to spend at least 15 minutes a day reading your Just Right nonfiction book. For your review, I want you to pick a few pages that you want to read from. I want you to practice this reading. I want you to practice this reading the selected text. And then, lastly, share with us why you chose that text and how does that piece relate back to your main idea. All right, that just about covers it for this lesson. And if you have any questions about what we're going to do, I will share that rubric on Thursday. All right, hope to see everybody soon. Adios.